Welcome back to my channel. I'm back, you guys, with a makeup tutorial. It's been a really long time. It's been like a year since I did this. This is my foundation free. Get ready with me. I've been doing my makeup a lot differently lately. We're gonna start and get right into it because why not? After I had my baby, you guys know my hairline was really backing it up, but it's grown back now. And I'm still filling it in because it's a little bit sparse, but I'm pretty happy with my progress. I just like to perfect it a little bit. So I'm using this Tarte powder and I'm going to fill it in until it looks satisfactory. To prevent my hair from getting greasy, I like to take some cornstarch, dip it in with a brush, and then I just dust this along the front areas of my hair where I touch it a lot because there's a lot of oils that will transfer from my hands to my hair. Cornstarch is the main ingredient in all dry shampoos, so I figure why not just put it directly on my hair, and it absorbs, it doesn't end up showing in my black hair, so that's fine. I'm using my favorite cleanser right now. I'm actually trying out a bunch of new skincare. If you follow me on Snapchat, you'll see all of the little skincare tools and items that I like to use. To be extra fancy, I'm going to take 2 cotton rounds with water and just clean off all the cleanser from my skin. This is a facialist technique. I love when they do this. It's so fancy, so I'm going to do it for myself to feel fancy. The reason I'm including skin prep is because I'm going foundation free these days. Like, I literally don't wear foundation. I wear concealer some days, but I've been working on my skin from the inside out, eating healthy foods, drinking natural spring water. And one of my favorite steps is to remove the hair off my face so that it's extra smooth and it gives it that really fresh appearance. So I'm going to take off all the peach fuzz using my thread. I love doing this. If you guys want to see a facial hair removal video, I can do one and show you how to do facial hair removal using different techniques and methods. But I like to do this pretty often because my hair grows back quickly. Also, when it comes to like hair on your upper lip and stuff, I don't like to let it grow out and do it all at once. I honestly just like to take 2 minutes and do this every couple days so that I never have hair there because I just don't want it there, you know? Next up, I'm going to hydrate my under eyes. This is purely like a YouTube step because I don't normally do this, but this is just like a fun little treatment. Putting these little packs under your eyes will really hydrate them, make you feel like you're treating yourself just because, like, look how cool they look. So I'm going to do what I normally do. No matter what, I put on sunscreen because this is apparently the #1 way to make sure that your skin doesn't age. In my opinion, drinking water, eating healthy is probably the #1 way, but it's important nonetheless. I'm going to put a little bit of moisturizer over top because I definitely need some more hydration. And then we're going to be ready for the makeup. One last step, lip prep with this Too Faced Lip Injection lip gloss. It's so awesome. I take it off after 2 minutes and my lips are way more pigmented, which I really like because I don't really like to wear stuff on my lips, so I like them to look like natural and healthy. So I put that on and then I'm going to prime my eyes using my concealer, which you'll see in a minute. I'm going to be using the Nude Beach palette from the Balm, and I'm going to be protecting my under eyes from fallout with these shadow shields. This palette is really cute, and I'm going to be using some of the reddish tones in it to create kind of a summer bronzy vibe. So I'm going to put this color Bright, and I really like the names of this eyeshadow palette. I feel like so many eyeshadow palettes have really derogatory words in them and names, so I like that all of these are really positive. I'm going to be putting that above the crease and then using this Pür Eye Polish. Okay, I thought that this was going to go really well and I started dragging it to the inner corner, which was never my intention, and then I started to think that this looks really, really bad, so I thought this video was just going to have to go in the garbage, but I found a way to salvage it. So I put it all over my lid. I was going to use it as a base, but don't you feel like this looks really bad right now? It's looking really like smudgy, it's thin, it's drying really quickly, and it's really nice, but it was my first time working with it, so I figured, what can I do to fix this? I'm going to take a clean blender. I might have a little bit of that bright eyeshadow on there, and I'm blending it out so that it looks a little bit less harsh. So now I'm feeling like I need to layer eyeshadows just to create a gradient between that really dark brown and that hot kind of red that we have going on in the crease. So I'm going to use Bold and start blending up and out. It's all about layering these eyeshadows. I know that this can be salvaged and actually end up looking good if I just keep layering, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then I figure putting on like a lighter eyeshadow will create a nice gradient and make this look like nothing bad ever happened. So I'm gonna take this shadow, put this all over the middle of my lid, and then blend it into the inner corner. To create dimension on the outer corner, I'm going to take a really dark color Brazen and put this on the outer corner in a V shape so that it creates that classic eyeshadow look that always looks good no matter what. P.S. You guys are probably noticing the girl who no longer wears nail polish has not only nail polish but fake nails on. I got these organic dip powder nails done for the first time Being a mom, I seriously needed to treat myself, and I know they're not natural, but I'm all about making conscious decisions, whether they are 100% healthy for you or if they just make you feel good. In my case, I just needed to treat myself. So next up is my tried and true Tarteist liner. I didn't get this on camera, so I'm just faking it right now, pretending that I just put it on, but really my camera didn't record it. So now it's time for liner. Nope, we did that already. It's time for mascara and then lashes. I got these really pretty lashes from Galici Glam. They're probably the most expensive, including customs and shipping. They're probably the most expensive lashes that I own, but they're gorgeous, and they're faux mink, which I fully support. Mink lashes, even if they say they're cruelty-free, there's nothing more cruel than captivating somebody's life and just, you know, maintaining their health in order for you to get hair from them. So now the eyes are halfway done. I still have to do the lower lash line, but I'll save that for later. Now it's time to focus on the brows. I don't do a whole lot with my eyebrows anymore because one eyebrow is way higher than the other. I can't keep up with the Instagram brow trends because my eyebrows just don't work like that. So here's what I like to do. I like to make it look good for my face, which includes using a brow gel to set them into a place that I prefer. Then I'll use some kind of brow pencil. I've been liking the e.l.f. one, but today I'm using the M Cosmetics brow pencil because I just prefer this color right now. And this is how I fill in my brows. I just use little slight strokes and I fill them in where is needed, but I don't draw out an entirely different eyebrow. I raise the arch a little bit to try to make them look a little more even, and I give myself as much symmetry as I possibly can, and that's what I like to do. So when it comes to complexion, I don't wear foundation. I'll wear a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes. Some days I'll do more, like today, for example, and I'm going to be trying out this little silicone sponge, so I think this will be kind of fun to apply the concealer with. So I put this underneath my eyes, and I'll usually do a couple dots, but today I'm going to do that classic triangle. I use two different concealers as my base, so I'll put a little bit of this darker tan one in the middle of my face with a couple of dots. I don't touch the areas that are beneath my cheeks. I don't touch my chin or my forehead with any concealer, foundation, anything like that. The whole reason I don't wear foundation is because I just don't need it anymore. I actually started wearing foundation before I ever even needed it. When I was a teenager, my skin was perfectly normal, healthy, looked great, but I wanted to achieve that flawless look, and now I'm realizing my face is not flawless like a doll. I'm not going to chase that kind of perfection on an everyday basis or even a weekly or monthly basis. And also, I have a baby, so it's just better that my makeup doesn't rub off on him, and in the center of my face, he doesn't touch, so it's perfect like this. Okay, this product was a mess. I thought this was going to give me like this cute summer bronze look, but this is the wrong color for my skin, so it's not giving me a highlight. It's giving me this like reddish blush kind of shade, and I'm buffing it way too far back into my head. But since I have no foundation, it's going to be easier to blend out, so I'm just going to do exactly that and hope that it looks normal. This is like my favorite product right now. I love this little palette from ColourPop. It's so peachy and perfect. It's like the absolute perfect shade, at least in my opinion. I'm going to be using both the blush and the highlight for my cheeks. And by the way, my fiance so wonderfully always lists all the products. After I film, he literally takes all my products, he writes all of them down, so all of them are written in the description for you. Thank you so much, babe. I'm going to create a bronzy dark shadow underneath my eyes using Bodacious and Brazen. I'm going to just pop this underneath the eye until it looks smudged out, and then I'm going to top it with this ColourPop bronze eyeliner. It's so pretty. Once the eyes are all done, I'm going to add a little bit of mascara to them, but before that I'm going to set the under eye with some powder. I like to use the Pacifica one because it's vegan, cruelty-free, and it's got really good natural ingredients, so I think it's a little bit healthier for my skin than some of the powders I was using before. On my lips, I like to keep them nude, and usually I won't wear anything on them at all, but this Sugar Glass liner from NYX matches my lips perfectly, so I'm going to put this on for this tutorial and then finish up with some mascara, and that is the completed look. Hey, I hope you guys like this look because it's different for me, but it's how I like to wear my makeup now. So if you like this Get Ready With Me, please give it a thumbs up and click that notification bell so you can get notified when I put up a new video. Follow me on Snapchat to see more of my thinking, whether it's makeup, skincare routines, or just some of the things that I want to talk about with you guys. I love to connect with you guys on there, so please come over. It's seriously the best. I love you guys, and I'll see you there. Mwah. Bye-bye. For now, just enjoy another 10 seconds of me posing, because I feel good.